Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to pick up an issue from an open source project that I maintain. So I thought this would be fun to just kind of walk through the process together and see where it takes us. So this is the project. I've talked about it a lot on this channel. It's called ADL. It's a tool for managing your architecture decision records. It's really lightweight, but one of the things that it does is generates a README and give you a tool for creating new ADRs. So it essentially manages this entire directory for you that you can see on the screen right here. You can see we have an ADR called use Dino. We have an ADR called support and asset folder. We have an ADR called migrate to Zig. And there's the README that we're reading right here. So these are all linked up. This is all managed for you on behalf of this CLI. This is all managed on your behalf by this CLI. Sorry, that was a little confusing. So we have an issue that I've filed a while back, actually quite a while back at this point. Users should be able to specify their own templates for generated files. For simplicity's sake, let's support a new subfolder in the ADR folder called templates. For now, we'll support two templates, template README, template ADR. The reason that these are specifically prefixed with the template is to avoid the README template looking like a README in tools like GitHub. Instead, we should create a README in this folder as well, explaining what templates are and how to use them. So we're going to do this today. I'm just going to go ahead. I have started working on this. I doubt anyone else would pick it up, but just in case, let them know that I've started to work on it. Okay, so I'm in my ADL directory. I'll make this a little bigger. We'll try to make it pretty big. I might have to shrink it a little bit so that I can actually see all of the text that I'm working with on screen. But keep in mind, we already have a templates folder. This template is the stuff that is hard-coded in. So we're wanting to allow users to support their own templates. So we're going to go ahead and go into main.zig. Actually, before we do that, I just want to check one thing. Not ls. I want a cat tool. Okay. I'm going to set the version of Zig to 0.14. So ASDF local Zig 0.14.0. Never mind. Sorry. ASDF set Zig 0.14.0. Still not used to the newer version of ASDF. Okay, so very first thing we should see is a tool version points to 0.14. We have 0.14 here. Good. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start by creating a new template for this application that explains the templates that you can create. So essentially, we're going to add a new template to the CLI itself, and this is going to be called README templates folder.md. Okay, so wow, this text is very big. Okay, let's give this a shot. So templates and the template folder. So this probably isn't very exciting, but this is just going to be some markdown. So the templates contained in this template folder will be used if they are defined. If they are not defined, we will default to the embedded templates used by the CLI. Go up and fix this. This gives you the ability to customize your ADRs and READMEs to meet your personal or team needs. Supported template file names. So we have template readme.md that we want to support. This template is used to generate the README in the ADR folder. It supports the following items. I really want to use a table, but I really don't want to write a markdown table. You know what? I'm not going to make you watch me write a markdown table. We'll do this through the magic of editing. Okay, through the magic of editing, we have template README and the fields that we want to support, and then template ADR and the fields that we want to support. Since I did those off screen, I just want to go through what they are. So we have the timestamp field, which is the timestamp at which the README was last generated, and then content. So the contents of the ADR folder structured as an ordered list sorted by name. This is what we support today. So I want to support those same fields, and then we can add more as we go. And then template ADR, this is the template used to generate a specific ADR. It supports the following items, which is just name. So the name of the ADR. Actually, in hindsight, we probably should add date too. So like the date that this ADR was created, if it exists. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's something that we'll want to do as well. Might be a follow-up ticket though. Okay, this is a really random small detour. I originally wrote this with Dino, and I still have the dinosaur in my terminal, and that's because I have a dino.json file. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove that dino.json file and the dino lock file as well. They're not needed anymore. They're relics that should have been deleted a long time ago, but were not. So let's just go ahead and clean that up too. So now that all the chores are out of the way, we're going to pull up main.zig, and we're going to head up to the top of the file, and we are going to add our new template readme contents up here. This is the template that we just created. So we're going to embed file. It needs a comp time path. It'll be templates, and it'll be readme templates folder MD. So we have that. Let's see, what else do we need? If we're allowing you to specify your own templates, what we really need to do at this point is allow you to, we want to read the file if it exists. Otherwise, we want to give you the template that ships with the CLI. So in our case, let's just create a new function called read file if exists. It's going to take in an allocator, standard mem allocator, and it'll take in a file path, const u8. This will return an error union with a slice of u8s. So we'll get the template file. This will be try standard fs current working directory open file. This text is so big. File path. And the flags will be, we'll just do empty flags for now. We can debug if we need. We want to defer closing that because we like to clean up after ourselves. And then file contents is equal to try template file read to end alloc. Here's where we're going to use that allocator. And then we just want to read as much as possible. Whoops. So we want standard math max int, and we need a comp time size. I'm just going to give it a u size. That should be more than enough. And then we want to return file contents. So key thing to keep in mind here is that this file, read file if exists, is allocating on behalf of the caller. So the caller will be responsible for freeing up those file contents. This should be pretty easy to implement, right? So we have this rebuild readme function. So let's come up here and do something like const template contents is equal to read file if exists. We're going to give it the allocator we have. And then the path that we want to read is ADR/template/template readme.md. And then if we catch, yeah, this feels good. We want to catch, use readme contents. We actually need to use this somewhere. And this feels massive. I'm going to shrink the text a little bit. My apologies, but I need to be able to actually see everything on the screen. Okay, so replace. Yeah, so I totally would have missed this. So we have our output up here. We have readme contents. So we just need to change this from readme contents to template contents is what we called it. That should take care of that. We want to follow the same pattern for generate ADR. Yeah, so contents is down here for generate ADR. So we're just going to do the same thing, right? So we have const template contents. That's going to be read file if exists. We're going to give it the allocator that we have in scope, and then we're going to give it a file path, and that file path will be ./ADR/templates/template readme.md, and then catch ADR contents. This use of try catch is really nice here. Or really just catch. I guess I'm not trying anything. But if this file doesn't exist, we're going to catch an error, and we can just use the existing contents that are embedded in the CLI instead. I think that's really clean. I'm very happy with that. So we need to come down here and change ADR contents to template contents is what we called it. And yeah, I feel pretty good about this. I think the next big thing is we have this, yeah, right down here. Ensure directories exist. That's what it's called. I want to clean this up a little bit. We're going to change the name for ensure directories exist to something like establish core files. And the reason why is that we're doing a little bit more than making sure that directories exist at this point. So we're doing assets. We're going to also do make path, ADR templates. We'll make that templates folder for you. We can go ahead and create the README too for this folder. So try standard fs current working directory dot create file ADR templates readme.md. I don't think we need any specific flags for that. And then we can try f.write all, and we want to write all of our bytes. This is template readme contents. This is the template that we just created at the beginning of this. Okay, yeah, so I feel pretty good about that. Use of undeclared identifier, ensure directory exists. So this is now called establish core files. Ensure directory exists, establish core files. Ensure, no more ensure. Okay. I think really the last thing that we're missing here is at some point when we are building the README, we filter out certain files and folders. We don't want to show those in the README because they're not really relevant to your ADRs. So let me look at rebuild README. Let's go to definition. Okay. So this would be where we would want to handle that. Get all files in ADR dir. So if we go to definition here, yeah, we're filtering out certain ones. This method name is maybe not the best method name anymore because we're not really getting all the files in the ADR directory. We're getting all the ADRs in the ADR directory. But one thing at a time. So we'll do another standard mem equal check here. We're checking U8 for the content type. It's dir content.name. And what we're checking against now is templates, I believe. Yeah, templates. So that will make sure that the templates folder doesn't get linked in the README because it doesn't need to be linked in the README. The generated ADR README, just to clarify. This line's kind of messy. Maybe that's something worth refactoring to at some point. Yeah, yeah, it definitely is. For now, though, let's give this a go. So I want to zig build run. I just want to run regen and make sure that everything works. It does not. So let's fix that. Expected type bool found. Oh, I think I broke parentheses here. I can confirm I did indeed break parentheses there. And again, I guess. Yep, one too many. Okay. Give this another run. Okay, that's a good sign. ADR, README. Nothing looks broken, which is good. So let's echo foobar timestamp contents to ADR templates template readme.md, I believe is what we called it. And now if we regen this and then cat ADR readme, yeah, okay, perfect. Foobar, there's our template, the foobar piece, and then the placeholders that are being used, contents being thrown in right there. Okay, that feels pretty good. Let's do the same thing, but instead of let's do templates adr.md. And then let's do a create dummy ADR for templates. Let's cat this. So if we cat ADR, dummy ADR for templates. Okay, it's using it. It's not replacing. I didn't expect it to replace timestamp because we don't support timestamp. but we do support contents. So I have something wrong there. So let's go to ADR and then templates and then README. Oh, it's just name. It's not contents. We don't support contents. So, okay, let's do this again. Change this to name. Give this a rerun. At ADR, this one should be 0004. Okay. Do we have something wrong here? Generate ADR. Oh, I bet we do, don't we? Go to definition, safe name, read if exists, templates. Yeah, templates readme. That totally makes sense. Okay, so it's template ADR. Let's give this another go. Zig build run, create dummy ADR for templates at 0007. ADR 0007. Okay, dummy ADR for templates. Yeah, that works. So that is the no. Hang on, that doesn't work. Because that's not what we specified. Okay, yeah, is this path not correct? /template /ADR. Oh, I called it templates ADR. Is the README templates README? No, it's template README. Okay. Small mistake on my end. So this shouldn't be templates ADR. This should be template ADR. Names matter. Okay, create. Hopefully this one does it. So ADR 0008. Foobar timestamp name. Okay, perfect. So it does have it. Let's clean some stuff up, right? So let's get status, get checkout ADR 000 star. Yeah, okay, sorry, that makes sense. Okay, remove 003. R dummy ADR. Let's do that. Get status. Okay, that looks better. So we have our templates, we have our tool versions, we have our README template. Let me just make sure that that didn't get messed up in the process. So ADR templates README looks good. We have our main.zig changes, our ADR README changes. Yeah, okay. Probably just want to run regen and just go ahead and regenerate that. Oh, do we still have that template? ADR templates. We do. We have all of them. Let's remove those. I personally don't want any of them for this project. I like the ones that the CLI ships with. But I definitely see the value in being able to customize that. And maybe at some point I would want to customize it too. But for now I don't. So let's go ahead and regen that again. Git diff ADR readme. Okay, much better. Sweet. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So I think the last thing we're missing is create support templates folder. This should give us a new ADR. Okay, we want 3. We want support templates folder. So let's fill this in. Abstract, being able to provide your own templates for the README and the ADRs can be really useful. It allows you to customize this to your personal or team needs while still sticking with the tool and processes for maintaining proper ADRs. Something like that. Context and problem statement. Currently, there is no way to deviate from the existing templates for the README and the ADRs. If you want to customize these, you will lose all changes upon region of the README, and effectively, if you do not agree with the templates that are shipped with ADL, the tool may not be useful to you. Considered options, do nothing. These templates are minimal, and other additions can be captured elsewhere. I don't like that, but it is an option that we definitely have considered at this point. Support user-driven templates. Create a templates directory and allow users to specify templates to be used on behalf of the CLI when generating READMEs and ADRs. Specify the fields via a templating language that the CLI can replace. Any other options that I really considered for this? I don't think so. I guess the only thing worth mentioning is I also considered only supporting user-driven templates. So whenever you would generate your first ADR or README or whatever, it would take the embedded templates and plop them out into that folder for you. I don't think that's necessary at this point. Okay, decision outcome. We are going to support user-driven templates via a templates folder in the ADR directory. The templates folder should not be linked in the README contents. The templates folder should also have its own, no, not should, will. The templates folder will also have its own README with information on the supported files that you can template, as well as the templating items that can be replaced by the CLI, such as timestamp or timestamp or contents. That's good enough. Okay, so we have taken this feature, we've built an ADR for it to explain why we did what we did. We've implemented it, and we've cleaned up a little bit of Dino in the process, some relics of a bygone age. I'm going to go ahead and add all these. I'm going to commit. I want to commit support features, support templates, support user-driven templates. Okay, give this a push. And yeah, let's go take a look at this. So I want to get the commit hash and mention that this should be resolved as a part of this commit hash. So this is resolved in this commit. So I'm going to close with comment. And then I think the last thing to do is to publish a new version. So I am just going to double check something because it's been a little bit, so I've kind of forgotten how versions are published. I believe it's just on tag. It is on tag. Okay, perfect. So we have 0010. I'd like to go ahead and set this git tag to 011. Git push tags. And then this should kick off a new action for user-driven templates right here. Okay, it looks like the release has succeeded. So we have a new Mac 86, Mac ARM, Linux x86, Linux ARM, and Windows version that should be available, all with checksums and all the other fun stuff that we've put into this project at this point. So let's prove that out, make sure that that is true. So we can see 0011 right here. And there it is, support user-driven templates. I arguably should have maybe come up with more information for this. But yeah, that's not something that really needs to be on the video, so I'll fill this out on my own. Generate release notes. What does this do? Oh, that's cool. It doesn't look at my commit, I guess, because I didn't do a pull request, but that's cool. I'm going to use this and I'll fill out the rest of it myself. And again, that doesn't need to be on this video. I'm sure that watching me write markdown for the readmes was boring enough, but hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what you'd like to see. I've got some ideas of things that I'd like to do videos on, but I also really like just teaching the stuff that I know. So if you have something that you want to learn from me, maybe I'm not thinking about teaching that, so just let me know, and I'm happy to do whatever I can. And then I'll just also throw out the refresher that I'm learning Zig. I think I've got a decent handle on a lot of it at this point. But, you know, I've been writing Go for 8 years now. Dart for, I should say Dart and Flutter in case no one knows what Dart is. Dart for like 6-7 years. TypeScript for, TypeScript came out, so what, 10-11 years now. So yeah, happy to talk about any of that stuff as well. If you like the video, you can prove it by clicking the thumbs up on the video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. That number goes up and it just makes me want to keep putting out more and more content for you all. So selfishly, it kind of helps motivate me. Also ring the bell. So you never miss any videos on Zig or Go or anything else that I'm talking about. I would hate for you to miss something important. I think that covers it. So thank you and have a great day.